Good morning. It is the 21st and it is winter solstice today, so Yuletide greetings. And I have a lot on today, a lot of food actually, a lot of food cooking on today. I have already been to the physio for an appointment this morning, and basically he's confirmed what the doctor had said, which is osteoarthritis in my neck and my back. Not a lot what can we do. Hopefully he's going to get me a neck x-ray just to see the extent, but we shall see. I've just heard a cat scratching at the door. And so yes, there's not much I can do other than carry on with like doing yoga over the Christmas period and the holiday period, and then I'm perfectly fine to go back to more physical exercise. Just don't overdo it, like the roller derby and the club size, which was a bit of a concern that I wouldn't be able to do impact sport, but apparently that's okay as well. And now I'm going to head into the kitchen. I have a lot of food to prep. We do a lot of specific things on specific days over the holidays. So at Solstice we do what you would normally have, your Christmas ham. So I do a boiled ham on Solstice. Sometimes I glaze it, sometimes I don't. I might do it today. I also do homemade creamed corn, which is dead easy. I do boiled potatoes. This year will be pink fir apple from the garden, and steamed Brussels sprouts. I also need to make bread sauce, like onion bread sauce to go with it, and that's the main meal. We have that every solstice. And then like tomorrow we have, obviously there's loads of ham left over, so we have, just one moment, I have a cat trying to get in the door desperately. Okay, back. We have ham left over, so we will have, on the day after solstice, we have ham. We have clapshot, which is a mixture of mashed potatoes and swede. And at solstice well, the day after solstice, I add like cream cheese and spring onions and stuff, which I don't normally do for regular clapshot. And we will have fried Brussels sprouts tomorrow, and leftover bread sauce, and whatever other veggies I fancy to make. I also need to make a Yule log today for dessert. A bûche Noël, proper traditional one, with chestnut puree in the centre and fresh cream on the outside and chocolate and such like. So I need to make a chocolate Swiss roll, chocolate sponge, a flourless one. It's just got cocoa in it. And I also need to make a small batch of mincemeat to use up some apples, and so that I have enough for when Mum's here, because she's arriving on the 27th on Monday. I also need to use up the tomatoes from the garden that are left over in the fridge. So I'm going to make some tomato and cheese tarts, because I have some phyllo pastry in the fridge that also wants to be used. And it was either going to be cheese and tomato tartlets, or it was going to be baklava. But I think we've got enough sweet stuff in the house at the moment. So cheese and tomato tarts is what's going to happen, and it means there's also some little, if people want to, you know, grab something for lunch or something, there'll be food there for that as well. So I have a lot of food things to do today, and I'm hoping to actually get some rest in here somewhere, because yeah, I was meant for it to be restful this time of year, but I seem to spend half the time in the kitchen. Not strictly true, but Yule is busy, I think in some ways busier than Christmas, because there's more that I can kind of palm off at Christmas and kind of do in advance. So I'm going to head in the kitchen soon and get that started, but I need to go straight in the kitchen because I need to put the ham on to boil first. So I'm getting started. I have the ham in the pan boiling away, well, coming up to boil. Once it's come up to boil, I will put it on the ESSA range hot plate, so it can just tick away for a couple of hours. I have my Christmas pinny on, my little poinsettias and holly and such like, which my nana got me. And yes, I don't know what I'm going to do first. I think I need to make a list of what I've got. The sponge doesn't take too long to make, and it just needs to be able to cool, and the cream needs to be set on the bûche Noël. I will show you that recipe in a moment. And things like the cream corn take 5 minutes, but I need to take the corn out to defrost. I also need to take out some meat from the freezer because John has decided this is the year he's going to make a homemade pork pie. John doesn't really cook. He's never made a pie. He's never made pastry, I don't think. He's certainly never made hot water crust pastry. I might be supervising. So I have meat to take out the freezer, and what else do I need to do? Just prepping veggies mostly. Oh, of course, I've got tarts to make. Oh god, yeah, and mincemeat to make. So I'm just going to put music on, put some Christmas, maybe festival, something I can dance around the kitchen to, sing away whilst I'm cooking. But I'll briefly show you kind of my meal planner thing. So every year I pretty much do the same. Well, I don't have to vary it up a little bit, but like I'm reusing some old ones. I can't be bothered to print it out, but I need to make tarts, I need to make mincemeat. Here's my meal plan thing, and dessert. So tomorrow we have some pastries left over in the fridge, so that'll be having that. It'll be snacky bits, whatever you want to grab at lunchtime. And I made Manchester tart with some leftover pastry, so we have some of that to use up too. But it just means people can just grab, well, I say people, there's only 2 of us at the moment, can just grab whatever they want whenever they want on the run up to Christmas. And you can see I've got leftover Yule following on trifle, Christmas Eve, and then it'll follow on till that's used up, things like that. Buffet on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day I make homemade croissants, so I have to remember to make the dough for that. Christmas dinner, leftovers, eggs Benedict, leftover trifle. And this is the week Mum arrived. Like, she comes on the 27th, so she's arriving later in the afternoon, so we'll just eat leftovers and stuff up until that point, and then do a buffet cheese board thing, I think. Salmon, eggs Benedict. Buffet on Christmas Eve. Christmas Day we've got beef Yorkshire puddings and such like. Black Forest Gatto I'm making this year. Sometimes I make pecan pie, depends what I fancy. This year I'm doing a Black Forest Gatto because I've not made one of those for years, and it's I don't know, very kitsch. So yes, so that's my menu plan. My chocolate log recipe that I use is from the Delia Smith Christmas. This year I'm making a caramelised orange and banana trifle, which I don't normally. I usually do a traditional raspberry trifle. And where's the red sauce? And what else have I got to make? Bouche de Noël. So I need to make this with my tweaks to the recipe, and I don't put branches because, you know, what's the point in that? So I have this to make, and I couldn't get my usual sweetened creme de marron sweetened chestnut puree, but I have regular chestnut puree. I will just add sugar to it to sweeten it up. My kitchen table is always a real mess most of the time, but certainly this time of the year. We have like Christmas lights and stuff I've been using, planners. Oh, John, as I said, school bus driver, and one of his twin boys that are on his bus, their mum always gets them. Got two packets of homemade local, it's his fudge, it's actually tablet, and he also got a bottle of Christmas beer, which I was going to show, but he must have took it away and put it in the drinks cabinet. And candles and fruit and, oh, got all sorts of random stuff in here. Really just a messy, busy time.